found that they have a common core, and that is it's duty, honor, and country.
Frank Orzio, Sergeant retired, United States Marine Corps, Suicide Charlie, 1st Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Marine Division, Vietnam, 1968.
Gary Mason. I served in the Army in Vietnam and retired out of the Air Force as Chief Master Sergeant.
Robert Nelson, served in the 101st Airborne Division.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Appreciate you being here this morning at today's event that will honor Anaheim veterans through the dedication of a new plaque in honor of veterans and the start of a new tradition, flying of a burial flag. Thank you for being here on this beautiful morning in downtown Anaheim.
It is a privilege to be part of today's ceremony as we honor those who have served and those who have given their lives for our freedom. Anaheim's Veteran Memorial was dedicated 14 years ago as this city's tribute to the men and women of our nation's armed forces.
We really can't do enough to honor our veterans. This is, again, a small way that Anaheim can pay tribute to those who've put it all on the line and many have paid the ultimate sacrifice to fight for our freedoms. Declaration of Independence states, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They're endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, amongst these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Those rights don't come to us. They're God-given, but they're not free.
The city and the community got together and formed a veterans working group, and we brainstormed for ideas on how to better help our veterans, our returning veterans, and it was expanded to include all of our veterans and our active duty personnel. And the dedication today of the memorial is just one idea that's come out of that.
To get a group of people that are passionate about something together and just watch them then take ownership and work towards a common goal, and then be able to come out and celebrate with them. It's an honor for us.
There's tremendous representation in the military, all branches in the military, and all wars, as you mentioned, from World War I through the current crisis in Iraq and Afghanistan, all the Middle East. It's just amazing. Anaheim has such a rich fabric, and it's a rich fabric of military men and women. And we honor them, we cherish them.
The significance of today's event is especially important for the Nelson family who are here today to honor one of Anaheim's veterans, Robert Bentley Nelson, who proudly defended our country while serving in World War II.
He was very proud of being in the Navy and serving at Pearl Harbor and being a survivor. He was the radio man for the commander of the Pacific Fleet, Admiral Kimmel at the time. And he was on duty that night before the war started. So he just happened to be getting off ship and heading back to the barracks when there, flagpole, he's standing there for reveille, and here come the Japanese to attack, just like in the movies. And, he was proud of his service and definitely a true Navy man. It's a very humbling experience that my dad was chosen. It wasn't my intention for him to be the first one. That's just the way it happened. But I'm truly thankful for the way it worked out and that he got a chance to be honored today with such a wonderful ceremony. That was my dad's burial flag, and it draped my dad's casket during his funeral. It was truly important part of my life, important piece of my heart, because that's the last thing I remember was pulling that flag off of his casket and being folded and handed to me by the American Legion. So when I saw that thing going up again, it brought back a lot of memories, a lot of proud memories.
I am so proud to be included in that brotherhood. It's It's exclusive to those who have served. I understand that, and not everybody understands that relationship, but it's when your life depends on the person next to you, you actually become closer than a brother.
We truly are a band of brothers. We stood side by side in the field of honor and combat, and the truth is, you know, a lot of people died, a lot of people gave their lives. I left a leg over there, and I call it not losing it, I call it as a deposit paid for freedom. I mean, uncommon valor was a common virtue on every battle that the American soldiers fought in.